I just can't wait to be king. What's up, gamers? It's Palaidn, and that was Pride Rock. I don't know. That was my rendition of Can't Wait to Be King from The Lion King, because everybody knows I'm like 13, or not even 13, wow. What did I say, 13? I'm like 12 at heart. So, of course, I'm still going to like... Actually, is there even an appropriate age to stop liking Disney movies? Because I don't think there is. I think you can pretty much just go through everything in life enjoying Disney stuff. At least Disney's old stuff. And some of their new stuff. But majority, their old stuff. That's a little bit of part of my past, so I guess I can't really give that up. I actually didn't watch Disney Channel that much when I was a kid. I mainly just watched the movies. They were big ones for me, just because, you know, it's Disney. If you'd never seen a Disney and or Pixar movie when you were a child, then I feel greatly sorry for you. Lightning! Dodged! Dodged! Aw, I dodged straight into him. Heals! Lightning! Oh, that's not lightning, that's a bow. Wait for it. Block a shot. Volley! Wait, are they running from me? You're not gonna run from me, I'm gonna catch you. Stop running. Stop running and face me like the assassins you're supposed to be. Then again, I guess you are facing me like the assassins you are. Anyway, fire. Dodge. Execute.
This won't be pretty.
Ice! Alright, these are assassins. They do the whole dodging my arrows bit. You know, we continue on our merry way. Like I said in the last video, if these do start getting a little long, like the times between me walking from place to place, I will just cut them out. If the times get ridiculous in between me walking around, I will cut them out. And I will show you just the main, like... I will show you me activating them and subsequently fighting the Niscadru that pop up. Now, it is a good idea that we never got rid of that necklace that we have. Getting some fancy gear if I'd ever actually used that kind of stuff. But no, my staff is still the best weapon that I can use. And my... my bow is still the best bow I can use. So we're going to be sticking with them until they are no longer the best for us. Ooh, I see a chest. I see a chest. I see a hidden treasure too. I'm going to do the hidden treasure within the chest. Oh, uh-oh. These sprites think they're going to ambush me. But what they don't realize is that I can't be tamed! That missed everybody, but yeah. Point is, I can't be tamed. I mean, just look at this. Die. Can't be tamed. I'm going to have this treasure now. This is a hard chest. It's a good thing we have one Prismier lockpick left. So we're going to use it. Just because I can... Ah. I'm sad now. The other, like, the normal chests gave us such good loot. Technically, we're not using it because it's not the best loot, but... I'm going to use it eventually if I can find more loot like it. But at that same time, I used the Prismier lockpicks on those and it was fine. But now I'm in a situation where it's just like, I used a Prismier lockpick on something that was supposed to be harder to activate than those normal chests, and I wasn't rewarded for it nearly as well. I feel gypped. Galafor. There's a lot of areas out here. And none of that hit anything. There are so many enemies out here. Dodged. Fire. What the heck? What the heck? I shot the arrows up, and they came flying in from the side. What was that? What did I just witness? I don't care if you're resistant, I'm still gonna use my ice powers on you. Get some gold here, there's a hidden treasure in this thing. Azurite greatsword. Awesome. Where are we headed to? Okay, we are headed to this one. Set waypoint. Just, you know, traveling. This is, I think, one of the more annoying situations that you can be in, where you literally are in just a situation where you're traveling. If you can get those charge shots off, then by all means get them instead of trying to just shoot them multiple times. Dead. Oh, there's another one. Bam. Bam. Plant a trap. Run. Bam. Bam. Could use some healing. I don't have many of these health regen things left, but I think those are just like standard health regeneration potions. So it's not like I'm expecting to get a whole bunch back from it anyway. Bam. Bam. So apparently those things are vulnerable to poisons. What is this? This is new. What is this? Inspect war monument. So there was a war here, apparently, at some point in time. I don't know. We want to go this way, I suppose? This is going to be a long episode. I might be cutting out a lot. Like I said, we are going to get all of them in this episode, so if I need to just cut back the amount of materials, like the amount of travel time that I have here, then I'm more than willing to cut down on some travel time. There's an aqueduct. And we see the stone in sight. I might leave this entire first stone in, and then subsequently cut to the other stones. Just to show you just how much travel time there is between going to these different places. A longbow of carnage. Is that any better than my current longbow? Nope. Mine's much better. Okay, so then, as soon as we activate this, expect Niskaru. Niskaru! Dodged. Dodged. Ice attack. Fire attack. Dodge. Dodge. Get away from me. This is what I don't like about Niskaru. They get all up in your business. Oh, I killed the other one. Wow. I didn't even see that. Okay, well, that's one down. Can I get any closer to any of the others? Yeah, I can head to Rond Farm, and that'll get me closer, but I think I'm just going to walk those two. So, I will be back with you when we get to the next stone. So, see you in a second, guys. We are back, gamers. As you can see, the stone is right there. I don't suppose why I said we are back, simply because this is probably like a less than a second cut from when I said that we were going to be here. It's been several minutes for me, along with several really annoying battles. As you can see, I actually used my fate meter there. There was a group of like 9 or 10 Mooglons, or whatever they're called, like the weird fish people. I'm going to loot this chest before we activate the Windstone. This is a hard chest, but luckily I found some Prismere lockpicks. Now, give me something good. Ooh, Curse of the Legion. And another Prismere lockpick. Awesome, so we got that back, as well as armor for that Legion set. We should currently have, yes, we have the boots and the chest plate of the Legion on us now. We don't have the helmet or the waist or the gloves, but we have the boots and the chest plate. If we get the full set, I might have to give up being a rogue to have warrior as my secondary class just so I can have the armor. But anyway, we have done that, and now it's time to fight us some Niskaru. What? No, Niskaru? Well then, I guess that makes my life easier. I will see you guys whenever we get to the next spot. And we're back again. We are about to activate this windstone. Now, along the way I came across a couple of chests. One of them was warded, and I killed myself, reloaded, almost killed myself again, but I spammed health potions, so my health is fine. As far as inventory goes, I got some new leggings that help for 30 extra health rather than my 20 mana, because I found out my shield gives me mana as well right now. I found several of these studded boots, these studded leather boots, but they're not as good as my boots of ice hindrance. And the night shoes, which are like silk, not as strong. They do give us 30 health and mana regen though. That might actually be worth it, because I don't think we're going up against ice enemies, so the extra mana regen and the extra health might be worth it in that case. But yeah, what I was saying was this shield actually gives us 20 mana. And while technically this shield blocks for more as we're using the shield, it doesn't give us as much natural defense as having this equipped. And then in the weapons category, I found some new daggers, not really all that good. I found several azurite greatswords, one of which has a weapon slot, and an azurite hammer, which deals just a ridiculous amount of damage. But it's also one of the slowest weapons in the game, so you've got that going for you. If you can land a hit with it, it's really good. I'm clearing out stars here. But let's get on with activating this windstone, and maybe we won't have to fight Niskaru just like last time. Nope, Niskaru time. Ouchies. Back away, Niskaru. Back away. Back away. Dodge! Dodge! And there's another one! Ah! Bad touch. I don't want whatever you're selling. Just leave me alone. Just dodge! Constantly dodge. Block attacks and dodge. Awesome, I pulled up my shield in time there. And it looks like there's another one in the fight now. So, I had to fight 4 Niskaru. One right after the other. Surprisingly enough, significantly easier to kill when they're by themselves. So I got a scepter from him, some extra gold, more extra gold. And then what does this one have? More gold. Perfect. Okay. The last one is actually up here, so I don't think I'm going to cut for this one. I'm just going to fast travel, and we're going to walk up to this last one. And I think specifically I don't want to cut for this one just because, well, there's no real specific reason why I don't want to cut. Other than, there's actually, there's no reason, I'm sorry. There's just literally no reason why I don't want to cut except that I don't want to cut. But, it's just a short walk. Yeah, some of the fights in between those areas were kind of ridiculous, though. Things like fighting Jotuns, Ettins, bears, assassins, and several other enemies all at once just to get through an area. We got a new scepter here, new scepter and a lockpick here, and some boiled leather armor, which isn't as good as our studded gear. But let's see here. We want to head up this way. So this episode's going to actually be with all the cuts. It's not going to be ultra long, though it's going to be a little more annoying to edit. Though I'm doing that for your sake because, in all seriousness, this episode for me has probably taken close to an hour. But that's also because during one of the cuts, I just paused the game and went and got food because I was hungry. It's still sitting here, but I mean, like, I haven't eaten it yet. But I'm probably going to eat as soon as this episode's over.
This work, shaped by the delicate artistry of an inspired painter, is for all the peoples of all lands.
Yep. That was another... I don't know how I missed that lore stone the first time I came through here. Am I even headed the right way? I am not. Wow. I was about to go all the way across the world just to be in the wrong place. I am glad I checked my map. I don't think I needed to go up that hill. I think I needed to stay in that one area. So if we can't just sprint our happy little butt back to where we need to be. This really is a very beautiful game. It's a sad thing that nobody bought this game. Like just about nobody actually bought this game. It came out, I heard about it, and I was fairly excited because hack and slash is my favorite genre. So, I decided I went out and bought it. It was a really good game. But then they were slated to make an MMO out of it. I recently found out they were slated to make an MMO using the world of Amalur. And so this game, like, you feel like this game should be part of a series because it was designed to be part of a series. Unfortunately, that series never existed, and so they essentially created a game that makes zero sense on why it exists, like on why they named it how they did. Other than it made sense if they were going to have multiples of it. Kind of like how weird would it be if they had made a Star Wars Episode 4 and the series wasn't good enough that it didn't even get an extra episode, so it was literally just Star Wars Episode 4. But actually, if I remember correctly, I think it was originally called Episode 1, or rather it was just called Star Wars A New Hope. And then later it was changed to Episode 4 after they released it was called Star Wars A New Hope, and then later when the next one came out because it was a success, they named the second one in the series, The Empire Strikes Back. They named it Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, which made everybody go, what? This isn't like the... Oh wait, these are those really easy to kill with strong attacks, with ranged attacks enemies. I don't know if it's just the fact that it's a ranged attack or if it's that I've got the poison damage, but all I know is these things die fairly easily, and I like that. Yeah, I suppose this episode's going to be a little long just due to the content of moving literally everywhere around the area. What is this guy carrying on him? Why can't I... Why can't... There we go, Loot Corpse. A Prodigy's Amulet. Based on what I've found from the prefix Prodigy before, I would assume that the Prodigy's Amulet gives me mana. I was correct. Now, unfortunately, while that does give me extra mana, I don't want to use it because we need that extra damage on Niskaru. But here we are at the very last stone. I'm going to look around the area, make sure there are no chests to be looted. There's a loot sack here with Kala's notes. And a pick up mysterious note, I'll take that. I think that's all the loot around here. So, if I remember correctly, one of these has, well, I don't know. I don't want to spoil it in case it does exist. Oh, yeah, there it is. The Niskaru Tyrant. The very last one you open it, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter when you do open it. I think the very last one you open has the Tyrant in it. Now, lucky for us, he's fire-based, so he's vulnerable to our ice attacks. So just lay into him with ice if you have it. Otherwise, just block, dodge, do your standard mini-boss fighting techniques. You know what? Yeah, let's just end that fight like that. But fine, boiled leather leggings. The boiled leather, not as good as our studded armor. I don't know why that seems to be a drop that's happening lately. I'm full. My inventory's full. Wow. I can't carry a third Azurite greatsword. I wonder why that is. But anyway, we got some bar tests. I am going to end the episode here. Ooh, that was only one bar test and some brownies. But I am going to end the episode here. I hope you enjoyed it. Question of the week still stands as is, would you rather me do, like, what, not really would you rather me do, but what would you like me to do in terms of episode format? Whether they need to be longer, kind of like this one. This one's running around 20 minutes like my videos used to. Or do you kind of like the shorter episodes that get things, like, done here and there? And maybe I might be able to release a little bit more of those than just 3 a week. I want to hear your response to that. Anyway, I've been Palaidn. This has been Demons of Amalur Reckoning, and you stay casual, gamers. Bye.